Hey friend, thanks for joining us on today's Refuel. My name's James and I'm one of the pastors here at Bayside. I want to encourage you with a quick thought today regarding putting God at the center. I want to start in the Old Testament, first half of the Bible. I want to go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. This is what it says. 66 verse 1. This is what the Lord says. Heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. Could you build me a temple as good as that? Could you build me such a resting place? My hands have made both heaven and earth. They and everything in them are mine. I, the Lord, have spoken. I want to talk just for a moment about how good God is that he made his presence not in a place, but in his people. Before I do that, in the beginning of the pandemic, my wife and I, we have two boys, a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, Braxton and Grayson. And we would go on walks, as I'm sure many of you did. And one day we went on a walk and there was a park that was open. And I love checking out the park rides. I don't know what they're called, but the merry-go-round, the seesaws, the monkey bars, all of those things. I love being a part of those as a kid. As a matter of fact, I think back as a kid, my favorite one was probably the merry-go-round. But my kids had actually never seen a seesaw. And so I got them over to it. I tried to coax them onto it. And finally, I encouraged them to get up on either side of the seesaw. And it was interesting. My 4-year-old was pretty nervous that the 7-year-old was going to jump off, which would have been like his dad as a child. But I decided to get in the middle of the seesaw. And as I got to the middle of it, towards the fulcrum, the resting place, the place of all the power of the seesaw where everything hinges at, I stood in the middle. And both of them were at peace, whether they were up in the air or down on the ground, up or down, maybe even vacillating between the two. As long as their father was in the middle at his place, they were at peace. I say all that to say this, the beauty of the fact that God said, I don't need a temple, a place anymore. I'm going to put myself into people. I'm going to send my son Jesus. He's going to reconnect us, and then I'm going to send my spirit to dwell in them. The beauty of that is this. If he's at the middle, we can be at peace. Whether we're up today and your circumstances are good, life is good, your finances are good, or maybe today you feel like things are down. As long as our Father is at the middle, as long as he's in his place, we can be at peace. I want to encourage you today, put God at the middle. There's a lot of things that fight for the center of our lives. They're always out here. Let's fight to get God at the center in here. Maybe in the new year, you said, I'll put him at the top of my list. He's going to be the first thing. Let's take him off the first thing. Don't just let him be the first part of your day, the first thing that you go to. Let's make him the middle of every day, to pause, reflect when things are going good, maybe when things are feeling bad. Let's keep him at the middle. Let's stay at peace because he's in his place. And when he's in his place and we experience his presence, we can walk away knowing we have all of his power. Today, you're living from God's power, not just for it. He's at the middle. I don't know what you need today, what you're looking for out here. Maybe you can just rest assured that if God made the heaven and the earth and all of those things are his and we are his, then he's in full control. Up or down, he's at the middle. We're at peace because he's in his place. We'll talk to you soon.